We have U.S. Army Garrison Japan Commander Colonel Phil Gage with us. Sir, how you doing today?
Hey, doing great, Sergeant Scott. How are you?
Doing pretty fantastic. You know, it is summertime, and the weather is at least holding up for us today. I know it's rainy season, but before we get into the summer events coming up, I know that you had an Independence Day recap for us, didn't you?
Yeah, we sure did. You know, and I hope everyone really enjoyed their Independence Day. You know, whether our service members, our civilians, our Japanese employees, family. I hope you took some time over Independence holiday and had some barbecues, went to the beach. I know it was raining since it's rainy season and everything, but I hope everyone had a memorable holiday. And, you know, last time we talked, we were talking about our own Independence Day celebration here at Camp Zama, and we did that on the 29th of June, and we had a great turnout. It was a super success, despite some bad weather that we had and rain. There's about 10,000 folks out here that came on the installation, and it was a really great day. I mean, we had all the festivities out there, food vendors, games, static displays, and some live music. But I think the best part about this last Independence Day celebration is we did our first ever salute to the nation ceremony, in which we honored all 50 states and our 6 territories in the United States. And it was a chance for everyone, particularly our host nation and our friends outside the gate who come onto the installation, to learn a little bit about the history of American independence and see what a fabulous presentation we had. We had soldiers, we had airmen, we had Marines, and also sailors out there to help us with the salute the nation ceremony. And so I think some folks learned some things. I'm not sure all of our Japanese partners knew that each state had their own flag, so it was informative to them. We had Jared in the Mill here, you know, from the United States, as Army Entertainment brought them in for us, and it was a lot of fun, had a great fireworks show. So it was a fantastic event, and I'm glad we got to do it, and I hope everyone really enjoyed the Independence Day weekend.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think the common consensus around the Kanto Plain as far as the festivals went is that it went off without a hitch, even though it was on and off raining for us here at Yokota, especially over at Yokosuka. It was a little scary at first with the weather forecast, but all in all, fireworks happened at every single base. So
yeah, it really did, and I think the fireworks are the best part. Of course, you know, the kids love it. And, you know, it's a good time of year. You know, it's a good time of year just to celebrate our country and our independence. And I know all the services did that. And it was just a good time. You know, like I said, I hope everyone enjoyed it and had a good weekend.
Yeah, and it's always nice to see, be able to see fireworks and celebrate our Independence Day, even out of the country. So I'm glad that we're kind of bringing it here. So stay tuned in, though. We have some events to talk about after the weather here. But first, some music. We're going to kick it over to some One Republic. Here's Connection on Eagle 810. And we have the U.S. Army Garrison Japan Commander Colonel Phil Gage with us. Sir, how you doing?
Hey, still doing well. How are you?
Pretty good. You know, we just did an Independence recap. Everything went well around the Kanto Plain, even though a little rain didn't scare us away, which is good news. And now I see here you wanted to talk about a recreation roundup. What's that about?
Yeah, man, I tell you, so it's summertime, and, you know, it's getting warmer, although it's been wet, like we've been talking about, and like you just said on the forecast there. But it's a great time for sports, and we've got a lot of sports going on. Great way to stay active and fit during the summer. And during the month of July, we have a bunch of intramural league sports and individual events I'd like to tell you guys about. The first one I want to mention kind of brings you back to your recess days in elementary school. Hey, did you ever play kickball in elementary school?
I did, yes.
Yes. Well, you know, we're actually doing a kickball tournament happening this Saturday, July 13th. It begins at 9 a.m. over on Rambler Field. And, you know, I don't know if they'll use the red rubber ball that you used to use when you were a kid, but it should be some fun. It'll be a good competition either way. But it's open to basically everyone, military personnel, retirees, DOD civilian, AP's employees, SOFA members, it doesn't matter, 18 years old, not in high school, JGSDF members, our local nationals. It's a no-fee event. The teams can be all male, all female, it can be mixed, it doesn't matter. But our deadline to register is 9 p.m. Tomorrow night, so you still have time. All you got to do is stop by the gym, and you can sign up for that, Yano Fitness Center. You know, Major League Baseball just had their All-Star game yesterday, but the other thing they had was the Home Run Derby. And some folks say the Home Run Derby kind of messes up some of the pro baseball players' swing. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe it is. But we're going to follow suit. And we're going to do the same thing, our own Home Run Derby here on Wednesday, the 17th. It starts at 6 p.m. in the evening on the 17th over on Rambler Field. And this is, again, open to everyone, just as I described for the kickball. But every batter is going to have an opportunity for 10 outs. So what that means is, you know, so you get the pitch comes to you. If you make contact with it, if you don't hit a home run, it's an out. So you basically get 10 contact pitches to make all your home runs that you could possibly do for the Home Run Derby. There'll be a men and women's division, and the rules will be a little different for each. For the men, the ball has to go over the fence for the home run. For the women, the ball has to reach the outfield grass. So if you think you're a slugger, you can come sign up for that. And this will count for our Commander's Cup points as well. I mean, so come out and represent your unit. The deadline to register is Tuesday, the 16th at 9 p.m. And again, just stop by Yano Fitness Center, and they'll square you away on that. And finally, for all our bowlers out there, I mean, we've got the Zama 300 tournament happening on July 21st, and it's at the Camp Zama Bowling Center. It begins at 1 p.m. This event, again, is open to everyone as well. It has an entry fee of $50 to compete, but they do have some good prizes, and so each entrant will be able to bowl a minimum of 6 games, and then the top 25% of players will move into the finals. And last time we did this, it got pretty competitive. So if you're into bowling, just make your way over there to the bowling center and sign up for that. It's on the 21st of July. And so that's a lot of recreations, sports, fitness, outdoor activities going on. So just get out there and get involved. There's lots of things for you. MWR's got you covered.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happening, a lot of friendly competitions, tournaments. Right. I know you mentioned kickball. I was just thinking in my head, I was like, man, if I had to think of like 3 things that remind me of that gym childhood, it was kickball, those yellow squares you rolled around on. You remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have that like rainbow sheet that you all kind of huddled under. I don't know. Maybe I feel like I was in every school.
My favorite was dodgeball, actually.
Dodgeball, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that way you could really get aggressive, and I like that in the Army a little bit.
Yeah, just get that school stress out of you, and then
right, that's right.
And then speaking of cool events coming up, something to at least cool you down from this summer heat coming up soon.
I mean, that's right. I mean, so our swimming pool is open over at Sagamihara Housing area. It's an outdoor pool out there. It's got a slide and some other things. So we're doing we did our pool opening on the 25th of May, and so now we're having another party out there at SHA Outdoor Pool. It's a great place to bring your family if you're looking to spend a day outside and have some fun in the water. And they're hosting an event coming up. It's a splash party, summer splash party. It's going to be on Saturday, July 27th from 10:30 a.m. in the morning to 6 p.m. So in addition to the pool being open, we're going to be playing some music. So there's going to be a party. We have DJs scheduled all day long. And we've got, I don't know, these are some kind of crazy DJ names. Maybe you need to adopt yourself a DJ name. But we've got E-Smooth playing. We've got Ice Coco. We've got DJ Kenzo. We've got DJ Quiet Storm. Judging by their names, it sounds like they're going to have the party rocking the entire afternoon. But in addition to that, we're going to have a floating obstacle course, out in the swimming pool area for the kids. And last year we added a new little cabana area that provides some extra shade, and you can take a break from the sun if you want to, and hopefully the sun will be out by the 27th. But anyway, it's a great time for you to come out with your family to the swimming pool, enjoy the heat, cool down a little bit. The admission fee is the same as any other day. I mean, it's free for active duty children under 3, $4 for DoD civilians, dependents 4 and up, and $5 for our host nation guests if you bring any guests on the installation for that. So come on out and enjoy the swimming pool. It's going to be a great event. It's our summer splash party on the 27th of July.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun, especially with all the DJs coming around and hanging out. And I feel like I play the game with DJs like I do with pilots and their call signs. I'm like, I wonder how they earn that, or what's the reason behind this madness.
Oh, you guys in the Air Force kind of have a tradition with the call signs and stuff. So I don't know if these DJs picked it or if it picked them. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I just use my last name, Scotty G, because it's just easier to say than Scott Goggin. I don't know what my parents were thinking, making a big mess on
you're right about that.
My chest. But something bittersweet that I wanted to talk about is you had some news for the folks listening, huh?
Yeah, sure. So the last thing I kind of want to talk about this morning is it's my time in Japan is coming to an end, and so this will be my last call in with you guys up there at AFN Eagle 810, and as a garrison commander here, USAG Japan. So my change of command will actually be on the 17th next week. I've got my new best friend, I call him, is my replacement is here, Colonel Tom Matalski. He's getting in processed with his family, and we're getting him going, and he'll be the new commander come next week. And so I just got to say, it's going to be hard to leave Japan. I really enjoyed the time over here. the time we spent, with sister services, doing the mission here, and working with the JGSDF and our great local governments of Zama City and Sagamihara City, and just making the U.S.-Japan alliance even better. And I've enjoyed having a hand in that, and I've enjoyed being the commander here. And I just want to say to the Garrison team at here, USAGJ, and also USAG Okinawa, down in Okinawa, hey, you guys did great. Thanks for everything that you did during my 2 years, as your commander. And I can tell you that the soldier civilians and our local national employees, our MLCs, they work tirelessly every day to set the standard for the community. And I'm really proud of them. I'm proud of the relationships that they've made with the cities, Zama City, Sagamihara City, and with our JGSDF partners. And so just thanks very much, and please continue the hard work that everyone does. And it's been an honor to be your commander, and continue to set the standard.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I wanted to thank you on two things. First off, I wanted to at least wish you the best of luck on your future endeavors, right? Wherever you're going, I'm not sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Going home to Texas.
Home to Texas. Great. All right, love it. And then also, what I wanted to say is, thank you for being able to call in every month, letting us know, giving us a heads up on what's happening over there in the Camp Zama, SHA area, all that good stuff with representing the Army here at AFN. Appreciate that.
It's been a great time, and it's been fun talking on the radio. I mean, I think you don't really have this opportunity except in jobs like this where you can get on the radio and talk, and it's kind of, you're always nervous at first, but after you guys have been great getting me settled in, and I really appreciate that.
Yes, sir. And hopefully your replacement Colonel Metelsky here, he's ready to rock and roll on the air.
He's going to be good. He'll join his fellow base commanders on the radio in due time.
Yes, sir. And then as your last interview here at AFN, did you have a final song request for us?
Well, sure. And I would like to say before that, hey, just for everyone out there, remember, you can always see what's going on around Camp Zama, USAG Japan, and also U.S. Army Japan. Just get on Facebook. You can follow us, www.facebook.com/USAGJ. And you can check us out there and see what's going on at any time. And for my last song, I think I want to do something that kind of fires me up a little bit, gets me in the summer mood. I think let's listen to Smooth by Santana.
Awesome, sir. Well, thank you for calling in today, and hopefully the change of command goes well next week.
Hey, thank you, Sergeant Scott.
Awesome. Once again, that was the U.S. Army Garrison Japan Commander Colonel Phil Gage. And once again, we have a song request. Here is Santana and Rob Thomas with Smooth right here in Eagle 810.